What's it? What's it? What's it?
You want to stay there like you talking to it all night. Get it right, put your hands in the air. Want to make it to the top, top. You know about, I want to see it from the get the booty out, get the booty out.
Real. People gotta big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. Right, come on, call nigga. I'm just scamming, rich.
That's it. All right, all right, all right. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Okay, okay. So welcome, welcome, and congratulations to join Jaguar Nation. All right, just real quick, to see who's in the building. See who's in the building. We're gonna go by group colors real quick. Red group, where you at? Where you at? All right, red group. Let me hear it one more time. Red group, where you at? All right, okay. I like that. I like that. Black group, make some noise. All right, I'm loving the energy right now. Loving the energy. Yellow group. Can you hear me? One more time. Yellow group, where you at? All right, all right. Navy blue, are you here? Navy blue, where you at? Okay, okay. Green group, can you hear me? Make some noise. All right, I see you. A little bit of energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, all right, all right. Light blue, are you here? Light blue, I need to hear you. We ain't gonna start. There we go. One more time, one more time. Light blue, where you at? Okay, right. All right. And I believe the last but not least, orange group, make some noise. Oh, orange group came to play. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Well, I definitely want to welcome you all. My name is Jordan Hilaire. I am the coordinator of orientation. All right. Again, we want to welcome you all. We have a lot of great and fun things in store before we begin. Everyone downloading. Make sure you download guides already download guides, which tells you the official new student orientation schedule. Please be one of our university college ambassadors or university college staff members are willing to go follow. There you go. There you go. All right, everyone. I hope you can please make sure you are respect. All right, and give your full attention to all of our keynote speakers. They are going to be providing some very important information for the next 3 days of orientation, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. All right. Also, please make sure that you are keeping your mask on at all times while you're in the building and off campus. Well, not off campus, but on campus as well, taking care of your business. All right. Okay. Next thing, we are going to have our president, Chancellor, Dr. Belton, to give some good words to welcome you all. Let's give a round of applause, Dr. Belton.
Hello, Jax. We try that again. Hello, Jax. As Jordan said, my name is Ray Belton. I have the great privilege of serving as the president and chancellor of Southern University. I'd like to bring greetings on behalf of the entirety of the Southern University and A&M college system. You may be aware that we have colleges in Shreveport, in New Orleans on the Baton Rouge landmass. We also have colleges with regard to the Agricultural Extension Center and indeed the Law Center. And together, we consider ourselves the Southern University or the Jaguar Nation, better known in describing ourselves. We say that we are Southern. Let me hear you say that. We are Southern. Again, we are Southern. Because when Southern comes to bear, everybody listens, everybody stands up, and everybody knows it when we, as Southern University, come on the floor, come on the field, come to the classrooms. People know that we are Southern University. And let me also say to you that within the Southern University system, the Southern University and A&M College is the flagship campus of the Southern University. They are the home of academic excellence. They're the home of championship sports. They're the home of the fabulous dancing dolls and the world-renowned human jukebox. We are indeed Southern University. And let me also say to you that Southern University is known across this nation as that institution that has been instrumental in shaping the middle class of America. I'm not sure if you're aware, and this may be very important to parents, that Southern University, Baton Rouge, and with inputs and outcomes from the Southern University New Orleans campus, we graduate more undergraduate baccalaureate degrees who are African American than any other institution in this state. Southern University Baton Rouge in New Orleans graduate more undergraduate African Americans than the LSU system put together. We graduate more even in light of the University of Louisiana system that has 9 campuses across the state of Louisiana. Just these 2 campuses graduate more undergraduate students who happen to be African American than any other 4-year institution in the state of Louisiana. And I can tell you why we do it and how that happens. It happens because of the unique role that we adopt. We understand our responsibility of providing for students a rigorous experience while in the classroom, but also our obligation to grasp any tool that would promote student success. And so when you come to Southern University, not only do we try to prepare you to be competitive in this global marketplace upon graduation, but we also try to provide a holistic experience for you such that you will discover yourself. And that when you leave us, you have the confidence to be indeed very competitive as you go along the way. And so I think you'll find that in your classrooms, and I think you'll find a very accommodating staff who brings a lot of commitment and dedication to ensuring that you have the kind of rewarding experience that you deserve. And you're going to also have a cadre or cohort of student leaders as led by our SGA president, Kevin Taylor Durrell. I want Kevin to stand up and be recognized. Because Kevin does a great job of exerting leadership, but also advocating for your interests. And he has the great privilege, quite frankly, of having to escort Miss Southern University at A&M College. Miss Jordan, would you please stand? The beautiful Miss Southern University and A&M College. And so we really look forward to hosting you. And I certainly want to thank the parents who are with us this afternoon, who have entrusted in us to provide for you the type of experience that would ultimately lead to you being very competitive once you leave Southern University. But we're going to have a great time over the next 4 years and really shaping you and defining you in such a way that when you graduate, people will recognize you as being Southernites. But I want you to do something else, particularly in light of the environment in which we operate right now. And that is to make sure that you protect yourself. And I'm speaking of protecting oneself from the COVID-19 pandemic. We are asking that all students wear masks at all times and to social distance where it's reasonably accountable. And we're also asking you to consider taking the vaccine. For us to be able to provide for you the type of experience that you're yearning for, it's going to require all of us, if not most of us, to be vaccinated. Such that we will not have to look over our shoulders and be careful or afraid of whether or not any of us will become affected from one another. I tell you, I'm gonna offer this statement to you. I was reading last week that of the 90%, that 90% of the individuals who are currently vaccinated, that 90 of all the individuals who are currently vaccinated, 90% of them are educated. What does that say? Of all the individuals across this country who are vaccinated, 90% are educated. And what that means to me is that, in fact, and what we are trying to do and what we will teach you here at Southern University is that you need to be deliberate about doing your research. You need to hear the pros and you need to hear the cons. And you need to also be aware of who's teaching you, who you're listening to. And at such time as you're comfortable with the information, the credible and reliable information that you have received, at that time you make an informed decision. And that's, quite frankly, that's characteristic of an educated individual. So I want you to do the due diligence. I want you to get into books. I want you to really delve into why you should not be vaccinated from a reliable source. And when you do that, I am certain you're going to give indication of your willingness to be vaccinated, not only for yourself, but for your family members and your significant others. So let's engage in that task, and then let's have some fun along the way. And I'm so serious about it. I'm so serious about it. I feel like I'm gonna give away $5,000 right now to anyone for, do we have people who we know are vaccinated here? Okay, so we have a listing of people who are vaccinated already. Well, I'm gonna give away a $5,000 scholarship right now. What I need to do? Let me see if they're here. Who is it out there? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take a try at this, right? A key judo. Is that it? That's the person in here? Judo? Is Judo here? Is that right? Well, I might give away, I'm gonna give, let's spin it again. You need to be here to win. James Bale. Is James Bale here? Is James Bale here? I'm gonna spin it one more time. It's hard to give away money around here, Mr. Terry. Manosha Johnson, are you here? Ayonsha Johnson. Is she here? You need to come on down. Renosha Johnson. Come on, Miss Johnson. I'm about to spin it again. Help me with. I'll put my mask on, but I'm gonna hug Miss Johnson because she just got $5,000. We have some more prizes. I might come back tomorrow and give away another scholarship or two. Well, again, welcome to Southern University and A&M College. I'm looking forward to really engaging with you over the year. Have a great time now.
Perfect. Okay, y'all. Y'all excited? Y'all good? Yeah? Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. Here we do a quick shout out to our cheerleading team right here. Let's make some noise. Okay, y'all. So I definitely want to make sure you introduce a very special group, our Southern University and A&M College. Honestly, this group right here, all this you see right here, orientation could not have been done without this special group. And they have a very special performance for you all right now. Can we give a quick shout out and welcome to the stage our University College ambassador?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to know it?
So she make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it.
Bitches on, big bitches on, everybody bitches on, big bitches on, mama baby bitches on, big bitches on, everybody bitches on, big bitches on.
Okay, okay. One more round of applause for University College ambassadors, y'all. They've been working really hard these last few weeks, well, actually last few months, honestly. So we definitely appreciate them. All right, y'all. Now let's do another special tag team to give another special welcome to you. SCA President, Mr. Kevin Taylor Jarrell II, and Miss 91st Miss Southern, Jaden Johnson.
Greetings, Jags. I am Kevin Taylor Jarrell II, a rising senior from Houston, Texas, majoring in finance with a minor in computer science, and I currently serve as your 2021-2022 Student Government Association President, as well as the student member on the Southern University Board of Supervisors.
Greetings, SU25. I am Jaden G. Johnson, a senior criminal justice major from Lutcher, Louisiana, and I humbly serve as the 91st Miss Southern University in Agriculture and Mechanical College. I hope you guys are excited as I am to be here on today, despite the many challenges that we have faced and we are currently facing. On the behalf of myself and the Royal Court, welcome to the club.
And it definitely gives me my honor and privilege to welcome you all, especially the new incoming freshman class, to our beloved Jaguar Nation. I cannot express how pleased I am. Sorry. I cannot express how pleased I am to know that you all have selected Southern University as your foundation for higher learning. Since its establishment in 1880, Southern University has been a product for many leaders, innovators, and groundbreaking legends. This HBCU will provide you the chance to interact not only with others, but interact with accomplished, determined, and well-rounded individuals and leaders in our community, state, and our nation. We're looking forward to you continuing your tradition of pride and excellence at our prestigious institution. Jags, the time has come, and I can assure that this 2021-2022 academic year will for sure be one to remember for many years to come. I'm here for you, and I will be the voice of the entire student body. We are a family, and together we can make a successful year for not only our academic and social, but our spiritual lives as well. I, along with the entire SGA, ask for your support with any questions, ideas, comments, and concerns that you all may have. And if SGA can assist you in any way possible, please make sure to let us know. And as you've taken a greater step into entering of learning and departing to serve, remember that the only person that you are destined to become is the one that you decide to be. And please remember, Jags, to mask up, get vaccinated, and go Jags.
Go Jags.
All right, thank you. All right, before we go to our next presenter, we have also something else special to donate. However, this will be beneficial to your life. All right, first I want to give a shout out for sponsoring our program yesterday, Raising Canes. Can we shout out to Raising Canes real quick? Anybody eat Raising Canes? That's what I'm talking about. Got that box combo. All right, so we are actually going to be raffling off a Raising Cane's box combo gift card. Now you might ask, how do I enter this? Guess what? You might have already did it if you downloaded guidebook. There's a reason for that. All right. So I can see everyone who has downloaded guidebook. So I randomly pick the name and I'm going to call them out. Feel free to stop down and pick up your box combo gift card. All right, let's see who it is. First person, Dylan Whitted. Is he here? Dylan Whitted. Are you here, Dylan? Hey, there we go. There we go. I think purple. Is that Dylan? All right, Dylan. We'll take care of you. The next person is Cody Williams. Cody Williams. Meet us right here. I'll meet you to give you a box combo. And the last person right now, Sydney McPherson. Is Sydney McPherson here? Is there a Sydney McPherson? Oh, there you go. All right, awesome. I will meet you all over there to give you gift cards. We have a couple more to go. All right. The next keynote speaker is our fearless leader, leader of our division, our vice chancellor of enrollment management, student success. Let's give a round of applause to Dr. Priestley.
Okay, y'all can clap louder one more time for Dr. Priestley. Yes, I'd like to keep the momentum going. I'm going to ask Kevin and Jaden and student ambassador to join me in something that I just recently learned before I begin the formal time. So I'm going to start it off, and you guys be with me. All right, I'm going to start it off, and you take it there so we can show the students some of our Jaguar pride in this chant. So here goes. But one of mine. And you. Yes, thank you. Let's give them a hand. Let's give them a hand for that. So you guys are gonna have to learn it. It says SU, Raffle, Southern SU. So you'll be learning that probably later on this week. And I just want to say congratulations to you, 2025, for the hard work that has resulted in your being here to this beloved university on this day. I am Jacqueline Gibson Priestley, and I bring greetings, very special greetings from the Division of Enrollment Management and Student Success. I want to take a moment and have you think back, though, about how far you've actually come to get to this point. Your parents are here so they can go down this memory lane with you. Some of you started with pre-K when your parents dropped you off. You may not remember, but I'm sure they remember you crying. Then you moved on to middle school and elementary school, where you began to and that came full circle in high school. Your last 4 years of school finally made it to the senior year, but you got faced with what the president talked about during the COVID pandemic and began forced to be homeschooled, to wear masks for protection, and in some cases, very unfortunate cases, you lost family loved ones. But through it all, still made it to this day at this university. For those of you believers, the Bible says, those who stand firm during the test are blessed. They are the tried and they are the true. So through it all, we are blessed to have you, the tried and the true, here at this time and in this place, the Southern University, A&M College, as our incoming class 2025. So give yourself a hand for making it this far. From the hip hop world, so y'all not saying goodbye to the DJs. I have a friend named Moneybag Yo. He says, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. And we're excited that you made the time to cross the line over to Southern University. With all that you've been through this past year, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us, the largest HBCU in Louisiana, 141 years old, with 7,000 students on this campus, the flagship campus, which offers an array of top-notch academic programs that you will learn about this week as you meet more of my faculty and staff colleagues. You will be taught by some of the best professors in your chosen field who will challenge your perspectives and pique your curiosity. I have another friend, her name is Speedy. I know y'all know her. She said, fast, I'm coming fast, I'm hitting the gas. Like Sweetie, as you hit the gas on your race to graduation in 2025, I encourage you to make friends and network with people on this campus so you can learn some valuable lessons in and outside of the classroom. So as you study, get involved in our co-curricular activities, such as our athletic teams, if you are eligible. Those are our Lady Jags and our Jaguars. We're very proud, as the president said, of our national renowned human jukebox, which might also interest you. And I'm sure you'll learn from student affairs with more specifics about the 150 approximately organizations that we have across the campus, including religious, service, and Greek organizations. I'll just say that last year, the COVID pandemic ballooned with no known cure or vaccine, forcing us to close portions of this campus and offer those classes online. But because of the courage, the determination, and resilience of our students, faculty, and staff, and the grace of a higher power, we made it back to this very day in person, and we're grateful for that. Again, we're excited that you've chosen Southern University as your choice for higher education. So as I close, I want to reference my last screen. Hold on, he said, you can't go back because you've come too far. We're not going to let you go back. We don't intend to let you return back. Instead, in 4 years, we will meet you right here as you cross this same very stage to graduate with an invaluable knowledge base and a set of skills and experiences that you can share with the entire world, as Kevin just said. We look forward to sharing that day with you. So as I take my seat, I'd like to wish you well as you start your race. Again, welcome to New Student Orientation 2021. Welcome to Jaguar Nation. Welcome to Southern University. Go Jag.
Thank you, Dr. Priestley. All right, our next presenter is Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Dr. Jackson. Round of applause, y'all, for Dr. Jackson. All right, quick correction. It's going to be Dr. Walton, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Give yourselves a hand for being here. As they stated, I'm Carl Walton, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, and I just completed 1 year at Southern University. Excited to be here, excited to see you, excited for your futures and what you are going to do while you are here on this campus. With that, I'm not going to prolong the time. I will see you around throughout the year. I invite you to become involved here as a student. The first priority, of course, is to take care of your academic part of being here, your major, your class, to make sure you're an outstanding student. But we also offer a number of leadership development activities and opportunities to become leaders and to develop as the entire person. That's where Student Affairs comes in. We are a division that provides much of the activities that occur, I'll say, outside of the classroom on campus, as well as support activities
through our student development, health services, etc. But we also offer all the student life engagement, student conduct, and they'll go into more details about that. But I just wanted to welcome you in general to the university and invite you to engage. The big part of the college experience is to get involved and be engaged. Don't just come here and not take advantage of all that we offer. So please, you see all these young people who are engaged. Next year, I know we will see some of you on the floor and in all of these capacities. So again, welcome to Southern. Look forward to getting to know you. Thank you very much. With that, I'll bring Dr. Jackson, who is the Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Dr. Anthony Jackson. And let's give him a hand. He's a new Dr. Jackson. He defended his dissertation about a month ago, so he is newly Dr. Anthony Jackson. So let's give him an extra round of applause.
Hello, Jax. How you doing? Good, good, good. Well, I am here just to bring just some people greetings from the Division of Student Affairs and the Office of Student Conduct. I have with me Mr. Cornell Caldwell. He's our coordinator of student conduct. So one thing that I'm just going to go over with you, something that we're with our new vision of student affairs, defining Southern University, Southern, the answer scholarly, outstanding, unmatched, tenacious, honorable, enthusiastic, responsible, and noble. That is what encompasses what a Jaguar is. All right. So we want to make sure as we go throughout our day-to-day practices here at Southern University, we want to make sure that we're keeping those tenets of what Southern means to us and to the division of student affairs. So this is one thing that a lot of students don't like to talk about, but we want to make sure that you guys are well informed, all right? Code of student conduct, all right? What we do here is we're talking about personal responsibility, integrity, right? We want to make sure that the students know that here on Southern University's campus, we do have rules and regulations that really govern how students act, how we should go about our day-to-day and the things that we do, all right? The code includes different also, I want to make sure that you guys do on the screen code of conduct. All right, so students, go to student affairs. From there, go to the business student affairs. And you guys govern your we're going to make sure our self accountable. We're going to make sure our students are also the things that we do. So the good students that we want to make sure we support you while how should we look. All right, I'm going to introduce you, Mr. Cornell Caldwell. He's going to talk to you guys a little bit more about his role and how we do judicial. Here's the my name is I have this here. I love it. Part of my role is to be able to as well as the practices services that mitigate conflict related. And part of what we do is work through the judicial process.
As Dr. Jackson mentioned, our children have a spirit of just love. That's what it looks like in prevention. Here, here's that. You know, it's sort of justice. Talk about the sort of justice. What that's going to look like is the different affinity groups, restorative circles, mediation. It calls for that, right? So a lot of the times you may not go again, like I said, you won't go through the judicial process. You know, you will be assessed, and if you are assessed to not have committed a higher level infraction, then you will be eligible for restorative justice and being part of different activities or interventions. In regards to the vehicle waivers, right? 2 weeks ago, you should have received an email or notification that all vehicle waivers will be waived for the academic school year because of the issues as it relates to the pandemic. To make sure you all have your vehicles and transportation, right? And today, I guess I think I've seen a few students complete those vehicle registration forms. If you haven't today, please do so, fill those out so that you won't have any issues as it relates to parking. Student ID cards. Make sure that you have those. Those are going to be imperative for a lot of different events and on-campus activities that's going to be happening here this academic school year. So make sure that once you get them, you receive them, that you hold on to them and don't lose them. Here are resources as well as the your favorite code is. So why does this all matter? It's, you know, all the services and things that we're trying to provide that you have a healthy, enjoyable academic experience at Southern University, right? So, you know, this is like a fast pace, right? But during the freshman seminars, we'll continue to go over some of the things we have more in-depth information. Please do stop by my office.
dedicated dollars, thousands of dollars to students who are getting vaccinated. All right, $5,000 is just the tip of the bucket of what he's giving away. All right, so if you guys, they're going to be sending that out again. If you're vaccinated and you hadn't signed up, please make sure that you sign up for the vaccination. Matter of fact, what we're going to end up doing is trying to follow this a little bit about what Dr. Belton did. We're going to make sure that we give away just a few items right now. Is that okay, Dr. Johnson? Let's see. I'm going to hand it in to you again. All right, first item. Nala Hayes. There's Nala Hayes here. Nala Hayes. Not here. Where's she at? Where's DJ? Where's DJ Neff at? All right. Nala Hayes. Nala Hayes, all right. Go to the next. Deandra Brown. There's this Brown in. All right. Do I see her? Anybody? No? No? All right. We're going to go to the next one. Thomas Herring. There, Thomas Herring? No? No Thomas Herring? All right. Do one more. And I'm going to four. Reagan Perry. There, Reagan Perry. No? All right. So look, I'm going to give Beats headphones to the person one person who comes in to fight something. Not alone, not freshmen, first time students. Anybody that can see them. Anybody. Let's go. All right, let's see it. Y'all, let's give it up for him. Ready, boy? Go.
We enjoy you, be and I got cheer for you. We got the win to win for me. So we fight until we win the victory.
Congratulations. Let me give you guys headphones. So later on in the program, we had some of the gifts. We're going to make sure that you guys get these headphones, all right? All right, thank you guys. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, coming to the stage now for the floor. Let's give another warm welcome to the cheerleading team.
y'all.
Let's give it up for the band, y'all. Let's give it up for the cheerleading team. Give it up for the cheerleading team. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. So now we want to introduce another special group. Very, very special group. The best band in the land. The best band in the land. I'm going to have the coach, director, Mr. Taylor, come up and say a few words. But let us give it up for the human jukebox, baby. All right, Jaguar Nation, make some noise in the building. Let's go. If you're ready for the human jukebox, make some noise. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's make some noise. Let's go. Let's go. If you want to hear the jukebox play, you gotta let us know you want to hear it play. You gotta make some noise. Before we leave, this place gotta be, we gotta be going to the Jaguar Nation.
Y'all got to get turned up. Y'all got to get crazy. Hey, we like to have fun in here. Hey, the human jukebox, baby. Here we go. Bet. So, first again.
All right, everybody in the building, I want you to get ready, get ready, get ready. I know y'all know it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you got a jig for me. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, one more time, y'all. One more time for the human jukebox, y'all. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Another shout out to the cheerleading team. Thank y'all. One more shout out. All right. I want to introduce another speaker. Very important speaker. Very important. But before, for those that are in the back, I would encourage you all, I want to take a minute for you all to walk on the other side because you can't see a lot if you're in the back. There's a lot of important information that is shared on these two screens, especially for these next couple presenters. I would definitely encourage you all to walk around so you can actually see the screen. Just want to give you 1 minute to take your time, if you're able. If you're able. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I am about to bring up the Associate Director of the Health Center. The Associate Director of the Health Center. Let's give it up, y'all, for Ms. Alencia Ellis. Give it up, y'all. Give it up for Ms. Ellis.
Each student pays a student health center fee that is a prepaid fee as part of your tuition and fee listing for Southern University. It is assessed for all the registered students, and it covers your visits when you are seen in the student health center. It also covers medications that providers will prescribe for you that can be filled in the in-house pharmacy. It additionally covers accidental injury, dismemberment, and death policy. The student fee is not a health insurance fee. It does not cover immunizations, nor does it cover contraceptives. In the Student Health Center, there is a pharmacy with a pharmacist. The pharmacy, again, is stocked with formulary medications. So those of you who are on chronic medications, please contact our pharmacist to see if it's medication that we can potentially fill for you in the pharmacy. You are able to contact them regarding over-the-counter medications as well. HIPAA is a very important act, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. This protects your medical records and keeps your personal health information protected and private. It is separate and apart from your academic records. If there are any family members in here, this means to you, if you have signed for a FERPA release, you have not signed for a HIPAA release of your student's medical information. If you contact the facility and your student is 18 years or older, HIPAA protects them from us being able to discuss information with you. So if you desire to have access to your student's healthcare information, you would have to have permission from your student, and they would have to complete a form for you. There are new services that we offer at the Student Health Center. Telehealth is one of them. This is an opportunity for you to see a healthcare provider without actually coming into the clinic. It's a virtual visit.
It's a convenience that can be offered to students wherever you are on campus. We ask that you have a private setting, but you don't have to come into the office to have this particular opportunity offered to you. It allows us to treat your acute or chronic illnesses. It also allows us to refill medication and review laboratory and diagnostic tests with you. There are after hours and weekend access to Ochsner healthcare providers via virtual visits at a kiosk located in Toddy Hall for the students on the first floor. There is a nominal cost associated with the visit. There's COVID-19 antigen testing and antibody testing available at the Student Health Center. It is all driven by the provider after the provider evaluates the students. Students will be limited as far as being in the designated waiting areas. Whenever they're arriving to pick up information, we will ask them to sit in a designated area. Routine diagnostic screening and preventive exams, we recommend that you schedule an appointment for the visit. Any student, vendor, or employee who needs to enter into the clinic must wear a mask at all times. If you present without a mask, we do have masks available for you. The waiting room will be limited to only those students that are being seen, no visitors at the time. Appointments will be your preferred scheduling option. We do offer walk-ins, however, it's on an emergency basis, or if we can fit you in after an appointment, a scheduled appointment time. The clinic will pause daily from 11 to noon and 4 to 5 to ensure that we disinfect and clean the areas that the students are populating in. Coronavirus or COVID-19, we've heard a lot of this today. It continues to remain a healthcare pandemic for over a year and a half now. Respiratory droplets from person to person is the primary route of spread. Recent surges in cases are predominantly due to the Delta variant. We have heard this over and over and over again. It is more easily transmitted and causing severe symptoms in younger age groups. This includes your group. Vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals can be asymptomatic carriers, so we do encourage testing. There's a contact tracer number that I want each of you to take the time to write down or take a snapshot of. If you receive a phone call from this number, this is a Louisiana hospital contact tracer who is notifying you that you have either tested positive or you have come in contact with someone who has tested positive. That number is 877-766-2130. There are 3 vaccines available for prevention under emergency use authorization. FDA approval is pending. We do offer 2 vaccines in the clinic with a scheduled appointment. Those vaccines that we offer are Moderna and J&J on a very limited basis. If you have concerns where you would like to resume vaccination if you received only 1 shot of Moderna, or if you are interested in starting vaccination, please contact the clinic at 225-771-4770 and schedule an appointment. The medical community is still learning about the virus as it spreads. So as we receive updates, we will disseminate that information to you. There are symptoms to watch for. In the beginning, we heard a lot about fever, shortness of breath, body aches. Now there are headaches, sore throat, mild symptoms. You may think that you're just having allergy symptoms like you normally do each year. I tell students oftentimes, if we were not in COVID age, it may be allergies. But now that we're in COVID age, it has to be assumed that there may be a positive COVID test. So do not be surprised if you are tested or offered testing in the facility. The list obviously does not include all of the possible symptoms. As the symptom updates come from CDC, we will continue to disseminate that information as well. How do we prevent COVID? Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Socially distance. Avoid social gatherings. Wash your hands with soap and water or hand sanitizers. Disinfect frequent contact surfaces. Stay home when you are sick. Call the provider first and schedule a visit. Do not come on the campus if you are sick. Please report the information to the provider. Contact the clinic first. Do not assume that it may just be allergies. Follow the university protocol for quarantine versus isolation. Those terms have been used interchangeably. They are not. Isolation means I have tested positive. Quarantine means I have been around someone who has tested positive. All students, whether they live on the campus, off the campus, are required to immediately report symptoms to the Student Health Center. They can contact the clinic, again, at the number during emergency after-hour cares. They can also contact urgent care clinics and emergency rooms. There's a list at our website, locations for local urgent care facilities, links to COVID-19 incident reporting forms for students. Any student with a positive COVID-19 test or exposure must complete the form. And students should direct their questions to the number listed. Again, that's 225-771-4770. Thank you so much for your time today. Let's stay healthy.
Thank you, Ms. Ellis. Thank you, Ms. Ellis. All right, now moving on. We have Mr. Reed that's over parking and transportation. Give it up for Mr. Reed, y'all. Give it up for Mr. Reed.
Well, good afternoon. How many Jaguars we have in here? Oh, come on, y'all not ready. How many Jaguars we have in here? All right, that means Jaguars take care of their responsibilities, right? All right. My name is Eric Reed. I'm the Director of Traffic and Parking within the Southern University Police Department. My office is responsible for controlling the movement of vehicular traffic and enforcing parking regulations on campus. For those students who will be driving or parking on campus, I am going to give you a few information that you will minimize your chances of receiving a parking ticket, being booted, or being towed. Most importantly, a valid Southern University parking permit is required at all times while parking on the bluff. The traffic and parking regulations require all students and employees parking on campus to register their vehicle, purchase their permit, and park in their designated areas during the zone parking hours of 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Permits are to be purchased from the Southern University Traffic and Parking satellite location here in the Mini Dome. If you have not registered for your parking permit this morning, my staff will be back tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Mini Dome arena floor. If you do not purchase your permit tomorrow, you will have another opportunity at the regular permit registration for students and employees starting on Monday, August the 16th through Friday, August the 27th. Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. here in the Mini Dome. Mask and social distancing are required. Now, the permit cost is $45 for the year. The only payment accepted at the satellite location is a debit card, credit card, money order, or a receipt from the cashier's office. Now, please register your permit online prior to picking up your permit. The online permit registration link is www.permits.subr.edu. Again, www.permits.subr.edu. You will need to know your U number to use this link. If for some reason you are having trouble with the link, you will be able to register manually at the permit registration table. For those students who want to park closer to their classes legally, you may purchase a reserved student parking permit for an additional $50 on top of the $45 required permit cost. There is a limited amount of these reserved student permits available to purchase on the first come, first served basis per semester. Please be aware that operating or parking a vehicle on campus without a properly displayed permit will result in the issuance of an unregistered vehicle ticket. A vehicle receiving, now this is important here, a vehicle receiving 3 or more unregistered tickets is subjected to be immobilized and or towed at the owner's expense. During the registration period of August the 16th through August the 27th, 2021, vehicles without permits must park in a student lot only during the zone parking hours to avoid receiving an unregistered ticket. After the registration period, all vehicles without permits will receive unregistered tickets. Please make sure that you take care of your responsibilities. Student vehicles parked in an employee area, reserved space, fire lane, no parking area, lawn sidewalk, handicap area without proper credentials will be ticketed, booted, and or towed at owner's expense. Students are allowed to park in a metered space on campus as long as the meter space is paid for at the time of parking. Any meter, all meters only accept debit credit card payments starting at $1.50 per hour. These meters are in operation from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Fridays. Parking in a meter space without payment subjects your vehicle to be ticketed, immobilized, and or towed at owner's expense. To sum it up, the 3 ways to limit your chances of receiving a ticket, being booted, or being towed on campus are: number 1, register your vehicle and purchase a parking permit. Number 2, park in a legal parking space in your designated area during the zone parking hours. And number 3, display your parking permit at all times while on campus. For more information of the Southern University traffic and parking regulations, please visit our website, which is www.subr.edu/parking, and click on the parking manual. All parking questions are to be directed to the Traffic and Parking Division. Welcome to Southern University, and I pray that each of you have a safe, productive, and successful year. Thank you.
All right, everyone, another round of applause for Mr. Reed. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you, thank you. All right, we have a couple more presenters to go, Now we have a representative from SUPD to talk about keeping Jags safe on the bluff. All right, we're gonna give this presentation ready to go. Let's welcome SUPD, y'all.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, Jaguar Nation. Welcome to Southern University. I'm not going to prolong the time, but I want to bid you welcome on the behalf of the Southern University Police Department and on behalf of Chief Johnson and myself and all the officers at the department. We want to bid you welcome to the university. I am Lieutenant Guy, and I will be one of the supervisors there, making sure all of our officers are helping you get through this semester safe and without incident. There's a few things I just want to share with you that are safety tips and some bits of information that will give you information on contacting us if you need to report an incident. Southern University is a police department that is staffed by post-certified law enforcement officers. This commission is certified by the state of Louisiana. The SUPD serves the campus community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We are never closed. The department can be reached at 225-771-2770 or 32770 if you're dialing from a campus phone. Our department is dedicated to serving everyone here, making sure that you have a safe experience on the campus. And we are here whenever you need us. Our role on the campus, the Southern University Police Department is the law enforcement arm of the university. We respond to all calls of service from the university community. The SUPD takes law enforcement reports of all offenses that occur on the campus, and officers investigate all incidents affecting the university students, faculty, and staff, and visitors. We provide safety and information to campus groups, organizations, and classroom presentations. We conduct safety seminars as requested. We also deem it important that we reach out to the community and the student body of the campus. We want you to know that we are here for you. And we want you to trust and know that if you have an incident or a problem, we want you to feel free to come to any officer and that situation will be resolved. How to report a situation. Individuals should contact the Southern University Police Department at 225-771-2770. Community members are encouraged to use the anonymous features such as the JAG Safe app to also report any incidents anonymously. Pull stations are located across the campus for immediate notification to our dispatch area so they can service whatever needs you have. Our dispatchers are ready and available 24 hours a day. Tips for students. Keep your doors locked at all times. Keep valuables out of plain sight. Refrain from propping doors open so that they will not be secure. Keep valid student IDs on you at all times. Familiarize yourself with the campus. And as you're traveling throughout the campus, please travel in groups of more than one or two if you can. SUPD officers want our students to succeed. It's not all about arresting individuals all the time, although that is part of our role, is making sure the campus is safe and students are following the policies and procedures of the university and the laws and statutes of the state of Louisiana. But we are here to help you succeed. Vehicle safety tips. Please keep your doors locked. Keep valuables hidden out of plain sight. Look into vehicles before entering, and don't accept or give rides to strangers. Again, our officers are here to provide you a peace of mind while you attain a world-class education. The JAG Safe app is available, and you can download it on your phone to report anonymously crimes directly to the SUPD, get important safety tips and updates, view campus maps and resources, learn how to respond to emergency situations. Again, you can reach us or be informed of updates through our department on Facebook, the JagSafe app, or Twitter. We are here for you. The Southern University Police Department wants you to have the best college experience possible. We want you to enjoy your Southern experience, and do not hesitate to contact us at any time. We will work with you to resolve any situation you have. Again, welcome to the Bluff, and remember, we are dedicated to keeping JAG safe. Welcome to Southern University.
Give it up one more time, y'all, for SUPD. One more time, y'all. All right, everyone, please, I just want to make sure real quick, please be patient with us, okay? There's some very important information that we are sharing with you all. We only have 2 more presenters, all right? And then we're off to dinner. 2 more presenters, so please be patient with us. All right, here we go. Now I want to introduce to you all Dr. Akai Smith to talk to you all about Title IX and accommodations. All right, y'all, let's welcome Dr. Akai Smith, y'all.
Good afternoon, Jaguars. I am going to keep my mask on today because I am highly afraid of COVID, and so I hope that you all do the same in protecting yourselves and protecting others. I will not be very long because I see that your attention spans are starting to become limited. But to keep this ball rolling, I'm gonna walk around while we get our presentation together. I'm gonna talk to you all today because this only pertains to you about 2 very, very real and very, very important things on this campus. If you are a student with a disability, doesn't matter what that disability is, it may be physical, it may be physiological, it may be mental, it does not matter. And you are gonna need assistance inside of your classroom. The Office of Disability Services is readily available to help you. We will be taking applications of registration all week. We take them for the first 3 weeks of school, okay? If you have a temporary disability, we want you to register. You don't know when something will flare or when something will happen, go ahead and register so that we can get that information on. But before I get into how you register, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking a little bit about Title IX and about what I do. Title IX, you all, is our power-based violence and sexual misconduct policy. Oh, she's talking about sexual misconduct. Yes, because I know that we get into it sometimes, and it is important that as students, when you see something, you say something, because Jaguars keep each other safe, and we want to make sure that there are no predators on this campus. And so in keeping in line with Sergeant Guy and what he spoke about as far as campus safety, we take the matters of sexual misconduct very, very seriously. Did you all know that every 1 in 5 freshmen, girls or guys, will be assaulted within the first 6 weeks that school starts? Did you know that? It's a very, very real fact. So let's go into what Title IX is. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Title IX states that no person in the United States shall on the basis of sex be excluded from, participation in, or be denied the benefits of an education, period. You, as a student, as a paying tuition student, you should not have any issues with being discriminated against. You should not have any issues with being sexually harassed, sexually exploited, sexually assaulted on this campus because you are a tuition paying student and you want to make sure that if that happens to you, I'm going to be the person that you report that information to. Again, we are Jaguars, we keep each other safe, and we don't want any predators on our campus. Our commitment to you is to make sure our policies exhibit just that. We're going to make sure we are prohibiting sexual harassment. We're committed to promoting safety. All faculty, students, staff, and visitors on this campus have to abide by these policies, you all. We have a zero tolerance for sexual harassment or any form of sexual discrimination, period. What is sexual harassment? Unwelcome conduct of a sexual nature. It doesn't matter if they didn't mean to do it. It doesn't matter if they are just joking with you, right? If you feel a certain type of way after it happens to you, come and report it to me. Come and report it to my office, and I'll make sure that we address it accordingly. At the end of the day, we are responsible for our own actions, and we want to make sure that those actions are aligned with what our policies say on our campus. Sexual violence is also included in that. That's anything that's unwelcome contact, intentional physical sexual abuse committed against any person's will or consent. And just for you all's information, consent is clear. Consent starts at the initiation of whatever interaction you have with another person. And it ends when you both agree that it ends. So if any given time we are Netflix and chilling with someone, yes, I said it, we're Netflix and chilling with someone, and one person in that interaction decides that they don't want to move forward, you need to get up and leave. Because after consent is broken, that means you're on the verge of committing sexual misconduct. We take it very seriously. I hope that you all take it serious as well. Also under Title IX, domestic, intimate partner, and dating violence. Yes, your boyfriend can sexually assault you, ladies. Yes, your girlfriend could sexually assault you or physically abuse you, young men. So while we think it may be cute to put hands on each other, it's not, and it is a violation of our sexual misconduct policy. So when you see something, our friends are in these interactions with these people that don't behoove the results of what their behavior should be, you want to make sure you're reporting that information to the Office of Title IX. So yes, that does include boyfriend and girlfriend. We want to keep our friends safe. You're going to report it to my office. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my cell phone number. So take out your cell phones. Everybody take out your cell phones. Not my extension in my office. I'm going to give you my cell phone number because that's how serious I take Title IX and your safety. Area code 225-405-0161. Now, I'm not just giving that to you just to text and say, hey, Dr. Smith, how you doing? Because I'm coming to your classrooms too, just so you know. So everybody in this arena should be enrolled in freshman seminar or the nursing, I think it's 120, health sciences, I think 120, business, BUSP, engineering, and education. If you're not enrolled in one of those classes, please make sure you see one of the academic coaches so that you are enrolled in those courses. And I'm coming to your classroom to give a specific, very detailed description of what Title IX is. And we'll get into it at that time. See something, say something. Consent is very clear, you all. Cannot stress this to you enough. And it's voluntarily demonstrated between two parties. So once one party say no, that's it. Walk away. I don't care if you're fully nude. Get up and walk away. Because if you don't, and then that next morning comes and someone regrets a behavior or something that they were engaged in the night before, and they come and report it to my office, I am going to treat it as such. It's very serious, you all. The Office of Disability Services, like I was talking about regarding your accommodations inside your classroom, we're going to shift just a little bit. We provide confidential accommodations to students in post-secondary settings. That's this setting, y'all, higher education. While you may not be able to receive the same accommodations that you received in high school because you're now an adult, we will still try and provide any accommodation that we can so that you are successful academically. So some of the disability definitions that we have: a person who has a physical disability, history of record of such impairment, a person who is perceived by others as having an impairment. And we don't specify by names, you all. It doesn't matter. I don't care how small it may be. If you have something where a traumatic event happened to you every October, right? And there may be a week that you need to miss out of school. If you have been seen by a doctor, and this is something that is documented and is notable of some kind of relief, we're here to provide that information for you. If you had a 504 and IEP in school and you need extra testing time on those major exams, we're here to provide those services for you. You have to register with the Office of Disability Services, and we have to give you those accommodations. Otherwise, you can't just walk up to your professor and ask, hey, I need 30 more minutes on this test, because you're an adult now. You are a tuition-paying young adult, which means that they're going to go by what their curriculum says. And if their curriculum says 50 minutes for that exam, you only have 50 minutes for that exam. However, if you're registered with the Office of Disability Services, we can give you that 50 minutes and plus another 25. Okay? So make sure, don't be ashamed or embarrassed, because more of us have disabilities than you realize. Okay? And for the parents that are here listening to me, because they are young adults, they have to self-identify. So they have to come and tell us that they need accommodations. They have to register. We're going to kind of let the purse strings go a little bit for them and let them come to us and register. They have to self-identify. So again, if the student discloses it to us, we can provide those accommodations. Mom, dad, you cannot disclose the information to us. We do abide by FERPA, which are the educational records of students. And again, those records can be taken away. So if a student decides, oh, I don't want my mom to have my educational records later on after I signed it in front of mom, they can do that. They have the rights to do that. So make sure you're encouraging your students, your children, to come and self-identify and register with our office now, even if they don't need the accommodations right now. If something happens later on down the line, we'll be able to provide those to them because they already had it in place. Again, I'm coming to your classrooms to discuss these things, which is why I'm kind of going through the slides fairly quickly. So take heed to what I'm saying now. Use that cell phone number if you need it. We have things like interpreters for our deaf students, or we have large print material. We can do that. Extended time, absence away from campus. If you have an accident in the middle of the semester, and you know that the doctor has said I have to come and see him every 6 weeks or every 3 weeks, you're going to have to miss some time away from class. Registering with the Office of Disability Services allows those absences beyond what the person's syllabus or the professor's curriculum says. So make sure we're putting these things in place ahead of time. You all will not be able to register 3 weeks right before or a week before midterms because you need extra time. We only take the applications 3 weeks into the semester. So start now. You have 3 weeks from now to get registered with the Office of Disability Services for the semester. Again, we have zero tolerance for any form of discrimination. Our staff is responsible for being liaisons for you all. So we want to make sure you have the tools that you need, and we want to make sure that you know what you can do. If you're not sure, you have my cell phone number. Ask, text. I can text back, okay? Not a problem. This is a process for our new JAGs. Although the information is small, all you have to do is go to the subr.edu website, click on student, then you'll go to ADA and Title IX compliance, and then the Office of Disability Services. Everything you need to know is there to get registered, you all. Make sure you're signing that confidentiality agreement. Make sure you're getting registered. If you're a first-time person, you're requesting accommodations, okay? Not for the semester. Those are for returning students. Request those things, y'all. Get us those documents, anything that can support whatever it is that you are requesting, and we will be sure that we're here for you as staff, as professional staff in that area. So any questions, again, my cell phone number is there, my office number as well. And Professor Jada Netters is the coordinator for the Office of Disability Services. Her extension for her office is here as well. Email, call, whatever you have to do to get the information that you need to be successful, you all. We take the matter seriously, and I hope that you take them seriously as well. I'm going to go ahead and dip out because, like I said, I'll be in y'all's classrooms. I really hope to see you all and get to know you all a little bit more as the semester goes on. And I pray that you all have a very, very successful and safe semester. Be vigilant, be cautious, be aware, and be safe. Go Jags.
One more time for Dr. Akai, y'all. One more time for Dr. Akai. Thank you, Dr. Akai. All right, y'all, we have one more presenter. And then we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to head to dinner. All right. I am now going to call a representative from financial aid to come and speak. Mr. Levy. Is Mr. Levy in the building? Give some time for Mr. Levy to come to the stage. All right, y'all, let's give it up for Mr. Levy, y'all. Let's give it up, Mr. Levy.
Someone need a little bit more energy. I know it's the end of the day. So when I say go Jags, I need to go Jags. Go Jags. Y'all Jaguars? Yeah, y'all, I need to know you're a Jaguar. Are you Jaguars? So when I say go Jags, say go Jags. Go Jags. One more time, go Jags. Thank you. So first of all, thanks for staying and waiting for the financial aid presentation. Once we get it going, I want to introduce myself again. I am Mr. Christopher Levy, here with the Office of Financial Aid, where I do serve as the scholarship coordinator. I want to bring you greetings on behalf of our illustrious executive director, Ms. Tashika Davis, as well as our hardworking financial aid staff. So what you'll come to know is I'm a diehard defender of the gold and blue. So when I walk in, that's why I want to make sure we had the right energy going, because as an OSU, we love our institution and we wear it on our chest. So as incoming freshmen, I want to make sure that you all know that you're now Jaguars, and you have to wear that S on your chest to let you know that you're the best. Is that right, Madam President Laquita? Correct. So with that, in my presentation, when I say go Jags, I need to feel the energy. I need y'all to wake up. You're sleeping. Don't come asking me questions about financial aid that I've already talked about. You're in here sleeping. You're not interested. Go Jags. Go Jags. That's better. We ready to roll? And so what we're going to do today, once the presentation gets going, we're going to talk about our financial aid tips out of our toolkit, the steps for financial aid, ensuring that you, one, complete your FAFSA each year. It's open October 1st annually. So if you haven't completed your FAFSA just yet, for this school year, you definitely need to go on to studentaid.gov and complete your FAFSA utilizing our school ID for SUBR, which is 002025. Once you have your FAFSA logged in, we are able to see that information here at the campus to determine your eligibility. One second.
while you guys are waiting, please look at your guidebook app. Dinner begins at exactly 5 p.m. There are 3 locations. You should have just received a notification. There are 3 locations for dinner. There's the event center, there's Mayberry, and there's also the food court. You will go by your respective group. Okay, so read your notifications on the guidebook app. There are 3 locations for dinner, begins at 5 p.m. If you have not downloaded the guidebook app and you're sitting in the FG Clark Activity Center, please do so. That's your means of communication with us. So you can follow the schedule for Thursday and also Friday. We have a lot of fun-filled events. Thank you guys for those who respectfully stayed. We appreciate that. Also, everyone that's sitting in this FG Clark Activity Center should have a class schedule. Everyone should have a class schedule. You look at your class schedule by logging into the banner self-service. You can utilize your SUBR or your SUS, www.subr.edu or www.sus.edu. You can log into self-service banner and also your email address. This is an opportunity for you to get ahead of the game in your Moodle account, looking at your syllabus, etc. prior to the first day of class. Class does begin on August 16th, 2021. That's Monday. So you guys are going to have fun and some safe fun this week, but on Monday it's grind time because academics do come first here at Southern University. So again, dinner begins at 5 p.m. Make sure you're logging into your self-service banner system, handle your financial aid business, and complete enrollment. You have to complete your enrollment and get the green confirmation message that says you have registered or completed the registration process. If not, you can be purged from your classes, and we do not want that, okay? So make sure you have paid your dues, paid your fees to Southern University and A&M College prior to the first day of school, August 16th. I see some of you all still leaving. This is our final presentation. Please give Mr. Levy some respect. Thank you.
You don't have to give it to me now, but I'm sure they will come asking me questions about financial aid in the process. So it's in your best interest to stay and get as much information as you can in this one session. Go Jags! I need that again. Go Jags! Okay, so we won't have the presentation to show you all on the screens. So we're going to have an interactive presentation. Okay, and then it'll be added on guidebook so you can view it as well. So as I stated, the first step in financial aid, after you've been admitted or after you started your admissions process, you're now here, right? Each year you have to complete your FAFSA. So each year, October 1st, the FAFSA opens. So October 1, 2021, you can begin your FAFSA for next school year, 22-23, correct? Go Jags, y'all sleeping on me. All right. So once you complete your FAFSA, your next step, you want to check your status and your eligibility. Everyone pull your device out, your iPad, cell phone, iPhone. You're going to log into your banner. Okay, I want to let you know, I'm going to show you where you can go and always check your status for financial aid. So once you log into Banner, you go to student on the web page, student, subr.edu to student, self-service banner, and then you'll see the self-service banner ops logo. It should be purple. And you're going to log in with your U number and those credentials. Once you log into Banner, you're going to go to your financial aid tab. If you're logged in and you're on the financial aid tab, raise your hand. Good deal. So while the rest of you are logging in, once you're in, you're under the financial aid tab, you want to tap eligibility. Under eligibility, that's where you will see any documents, any unsatisfied requirements that you may have for financial aid. If you have to submit an appeal, which none of you as freshmen, I don't want to see you coming in submitting an appeal, because I see you at parties. I'm gonna know that you was at the party, and I'm gonna know you need an appeal, and we won't have to talk about that, right? So don't party too much so you won't have to come in and do an appeal. So once you're under the eligibility, you see again all your unsatisfied requirements. If you have to turn in tax documents, this happens every year, right? So each year you turn in your FAFSA. If you're selected for verification, under eligibility will be there. If you come into the office and say, I want to check my financial aid status, before coming into the office, check under eligibility to see what you have to turn in. So if you're selected for verification, or if you need a SAP or any other financial aid information that needs to be turned in, again, under eligibility, you will see that information. You also receive these notifications via email blasts, postcards, robocalls, text messages. Ensure when you're checking your email that you also check your junk box. You're checking your SUBR as well as your SUS email. It's very important that you even connect those two email boxes together. Okay? Y'all still with me? Go Jags. A little louder. Go Jags. Thank you. So once you figure out your eligibility, if you have to turn in documentation, you get that into us as soon as possible, right? So if you complete your FAFSA October 1st, you get notifications, let's say in November, that you have unsatisfied requirements. You begin turning that information into us before you leave for your spring break, before you leave for the Christmas holiday break. Okay, you can begin your process before you even leave for the break, semester break. Keep that in mind, right? October 1st, start doing your FAFSA. Check your eligibility before you leave for the semester break. So once you have all your information logged in, we received it here, any unsatisfied requirements. If you didn't have any unsatisfied requirements, your next step is to check your award. So go back to your financial aid tab if you're still logged into Banner. Once you're under financial aid, you want to go to award. And then you're going to do award for 8 year. This 8 year is 21-20. And you should see your awards. Are we there? If you're on financial aid tab and you went to the award section, raise your hand. So again, we're under financial aid on Banner, and we're now tapping awards. So you selected 8 year, which is 21-22. And again, you're doing this each year. Each fall semester, you have to go in and accept your awards. You're awarded for the year. So the awards that you see on your award screen are your awards for the year. Those totals are divided by each semester. So as incoming freshmen, more than likely you have a $3,500 sub loan, a $2,000 unsub loan, and if you qualify for Pell Grant, you have your Pell Grant total. Those totals are subdivided per semester. So your $2,000 unsub, your $2,000 sub loan, you receive $1,000 each semester. So let's say you don't have enough aid to cover your bill, and you have the basic award package. If you have scholarships, ensure that your scholarships have been uploaded. If you're in the honors college, your scholarship from honors college should be loaded. If you have the DXC scholarship and you were in their first round, that should be loaded as well. The first round of band scholarships are already loaded. Athletics, if you're an athlete, those scholarships are already loaded as well. If you had any conflicts with those awarding departments, your award is not showing. So you want to reach out to that department to ensure that you did meet the eligibility requirements. I know there are a couple of honor students that may want to go back and check your eligibility with Mr. Pugh as well as the JAG Star Scholarship that hasn't come into our office yet, but Ms. Saturn Douglas has given me the award list. So once we receive the numbers for each scholarship, your JAG Star Scholarship will be posted on your account. So you will see all of your scholarship awards under that tab, Financial Aid and Award. You want to accept your awards. If you look at the very top, you should see a resource tab and a terms and conditions tab. Do we see that? Raise your hand if you see that. Y'all still with me? Go Jags. Y'all dying out. I said go Jags. Well, say go Jags. I'm going to repeat myself. Appreciate you. So you should be under the financial aid tab. Once you log into Banner, we're under financial aid. And then we're going to award. Under award, you're going to select aid year. Award for aid year. This aid year is 21-22. Once that screen comes up, you should see a few tabs at the top. You should see your resource tab. You want to make sure you give consent for the resource tab as well as the terms and conditions tab. So if you haven't accepted your award, the next tab, which should say award offer letter, award offer, may not be illuminated. It won't illuminate until you accept your resource tab and your terms and conditions tab. Most of you have probably seen the unsatisfied requirement for consent for electronic communication and Title IV authorization. Those unsatisfied requirements are cleared as you accept your award package. That's the resource tab and the terms and conditions tab. Did y'all get that? Somebody's gonna ask it, I know it. So to clear the electronic consent and the Title IV, which is Title IV, unsatisfied requirements that may be showing under your eligibility tab we walked through a second ago, to clear the consent for communication and Title IV, you have to accept your awards. You have to walk through the resource tab, give consent to the resource tab, and also consent to your terms and conditions. You do those two things, the electronic communication unsatisfied requirement as well as your Title IV unsatisfied requirement will be cleared. Make sense? Go Jags. Okay. So if you accepted your awards, after you accepted your awards, you should see your total A for the semester. Then you need to look at your bill. Your billing statement will tell you how much you owe for this semester. If what you owe for this semester is greater than the aid that you have, you need some more aid, right? So for one step is having your parent apply for the Parent Plus loan. If your parent is approved for the Parent Plus loan, then of course they're going to be obligated to make the decision if they want to take the loan out for your tuition and fees, the remaining balance. If they decide that they are approved but decide not to take the loan out, then you all will have to figure out other accommodations outside the Parent Plus loan. There's the payment plan, and then of course you may also want to continue to apply for scholarships, what we'll talk about in just a few. So if the parent is approved, they will have to take the loan out. But let's say your parent is not approved for the Parent Plus loan, then at that point you are now eligible to receive an increase in your unsub total. So your unsub, again, the base for the unsub loan is $2,000. If your parent is denied the Parent Plus loan, then you're now eligible for your unsub loan to go from $2,000 to $6,000 for the year. So you get an additional $4,000 if your parent is denied the Parent Plus loan. So instead of getting $1,000 per semester, you'll get $3,000 per semester, but your parent has to first apply for the Parent Plus loan. We can't just give you the additional without the parent applying for the Parent Plus loan. So students, you've accepted your loan offer. So those who have accepted the loans, you have to ensure that you do two other things. You want to log on to studentaid.gov and complete your entrance counseling. The entrance counseling walks you through what the loan program is, what your interest rate will be, what to look forward to with the loan program, when to expect for your loans to be due, which will be 6 months after graduating, okay? So you have to do 2 steps on studentaid.gov. One, again, is the entrance counseling. Two is the master promissory note for undergraduates. Your master promissory note is literally you signing for your loans, letting the government know that you walked through the entrance counseling, you understand the loan program, you understand you're getting into debt, and you promise to pay back. Got that? Got that? So who can answer the 2 steps that you need to do if you have your student loans? Raise your hand if you know the 2 steps that must be completed for your loans to pay out. Entrance counseling, master promissory note, studentaid.gov. You got it? Go Jags. I don't know if they Jaguars, Doc. I don't know. Scholarships. Everyone pull your phone out, go to Instagram. Anyone already following the Office of Financial Aid on Instagram? Besides my upperclassmen, I appreciate you. We can talk about that, yeah. So pull your phone out, Instagram. Our Instagram handle is SUBR_FINAID. That's SUBR_FINAID. Follow us today. I may inbox you. Hold on, let me see who the last person to follow us. Hope y'all following already. Follow us. If you look on our bio, you see the Linktree link. In that Linktree, there's a host of scholarships and other resources that are available right now. Thurgood Marshall College Fund, United Negro College Fund. Go to those websites and build profiles. They are giving money away constantly. There are Fortune 500 companies that are looking to invest in HBCU students. So they're going to go to the institutions, Thurgood Marshall College Fund and the United Negro College Fund, to donate their money, right? Because those 2 institutions have been doing this for so long in supporting HBCUs and minority students, right? So Target has scholarship money out there. NBA has scholarship money out there. Champion Athletics has scholarship money out there through Thurgood Marshall College Fund. CBS, Viacom, if you're a Mass Comm, there's a scholarship out there that you can apply for. But you have to follow us on Instagram, go to our bio page, click the link for the Linktree. We update those links every week. And that's where the money resides right now. Honestly, check your departments. If there's no more dollars in your departments, always check the financial aid Instagram page. If you follow us on Instagram, you won't have to really search for the scholarship because it's gonna populate in your story. Don't just skip us. We're telling you where the money at, right? We're telling you what financial literacy is. You are a freshman. Don't just sign up for credit cards. I'm still in credit card debt just for signing up as a freshman. Just to be honest, right? I'm still in student loan debt just because what I didn't do, I didn't search for scholarships. I didn't want to write those essays. Write the essay. Thurgood Marshall has already sent $30,000 to Southern University alone for fall. That's just for students applying, right? So if you don't apply, you don't get awarded. It's simple as that. You have to apply for more than 1 scholarship a week because scholarship is a numbers game. The more you apply for, the more opportunity there is for you to get the scholarship, right? The probability. Go Jags. So everybody follow us on Instagram? Okay, so that's that. That's my presentation. Again, it will be on the guidebook. Again, my name is Mr. Levy with the Office of Student Financial Aid, where I do serve as a scholarship coordinator. If you have any questions, you can definitely email me, christopher.levy@sus.edu. If you have questions for the Financial Aid Office, it's very important that you download the Q-List app. There's a lot of movement that's very disrespectful, but download the Q-List app and make your appointment to see the Office of Financial Aid, okay? I appreciate y'all for staying, hearing the presentation, and I look forward to seeing scholarship checks coming in for each one of you. Go Jags. Go Jags. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Levy, for supporting us and also the Office of Financial Aid. Again, everyone, dinner begins at 5 o'clock. Hold on one second. Dinner begins at 5 o'clock. We have the red group going to the event center, the green group going to Mayberry, the navy blue group, food court, that's inside the Union, yellow group, food court, light blue group, Mayberry, orange group, Mayberry, black group, event center. Again, red group, event center, green group, Mayberry, navy blue group, the food court, yellow group, food court, light blue group, Mayberry, orange group, Mayberry, and black group going to the event center. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you tonight at JAG Talk here in the Mini Dome starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Ambassadors, make sure you are at your locations with your group for dinner, 5 o'clock. Ambassadors, make sure you are with your group at 5 o'clock at either the event center, Mayberry, or the food court. All right. Sure you set your